All right, everyone, here we go with the weekly reading. I love it. Here we go. It is March 26th through April 1st, 2023. You're looking at an 8 of Wands in my pre-shuffle. I shuffle before I shuffle for the reading, hence pre-shuffle. And I ask the universe, just give me the surface energy. What's going on here? What is the runner on the other side, the incoming energy? What actions are they likely to take here the week of the 26th through April 1st? I get 8 wands, and I get 8 wands crossed by a world card, the most powerful card I could pull. It's going to be important for you to remember what happened in the Friday reading the other day. Remember, we had an 8 of swords that was sort of overthinking and all of that. But we talked at the end about poker, and how with love you're all in. But what I neglected to mention, which I should mention, is that when you do that in a poker game, you push your chips all in. You don't get to take them back. And that's where the 8 of Swords comes in. That's the worry that the runners have here. It's once they're in, they're stuck with it. They've got to, they're going to have to admit some things. Yeah, even the bird don't like it, and he a Pisces, That said, this is the weekly reading. Pay attention. I pull one card for each sign and clarify. We're going to clarify with the little animal deck what actions they're likely to take towards you. Yesterday we asked in the Friday reading how they think and feel about you. All right? So, I get a card of action here. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Pay attention to everything that's on the table. You're all part of a cycle. You're all connected, right? There's no time stamps here for a reason. And there's some text at the top of the description for any new people who don't understand, because I know everybody does timestamps out here on YouTube. Well, I'm not everybody. I'm me. And I'm going to do it right. Every time a reader does a timestamp, a fucking monk cries, and I think that's sad. That makes me very sad. That said, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if you're here for a reason. Let's do it. Let's go. Pre-shuffle. What's the universe talking about here? What actions they likely to take? 8 wands. It is forward-moving communication. And I think this happens quickly. This ties to a tower that I got yesterday. I don't remember where the tower fell. I remember a tower. I think one sign got it, and I think it was in the add-up at the end. It's crossed by the world. There's new energy here. And there is. This week, what you won't find in your horoscopes, what you won't find anywhere but from an actual energy reader, is there is a small cycle of energy that's just sort of whipping up. An old cycle is ending and a new one is taking its place. And cycles occur within cycles. Think of like a target, right? There's a big cycle on the outside, then they get smaller and smaller and smaller as you go in. This is one of the mid-size cycles. I call it small, but it's mid-size. And it's being reflected right here by this world card. Okay? And it makes it, with all the astrology that's in play that I've been pulling on, right? It makes these runners behave in a way they wouldn't normally. Okay? It's almost an autopilot type thing. Underneath this is 9 wands. 9's of the end in tarot. This is resistance. They're tired. Tired of what? Tired of being disappointed. Tired of spying. Page of Swords. Tired of all of that. Tired of just watching you. Tired of thinking about it. Tired of feeling small. All of that. Here's my King of Swords. Book ending. The 8 of Wands. King of Swords, my king of action here. There's a truth that they know. It's a nice sword. It's in good shape. It's nice and shiny on the tip. They know exactly what they want to do. Let's find out where we go. All right, this is going to be an interesting one. I'm going to give the deck a final shuffle. All right, the witches and the animal deck love each other. So I'm using the little animal deck, like I said, to clarify. We'll see what happens here. This is a huge reading. I have pre-taken my Advil as always. All right, by the time we're done, there's going to be a pile of cards on this table. Unreal. Let's see. Let's see where we go. Give me what actions the incoming energy likely to take between the 26th of March and the 1st of April. That's the message I put out to the universe. Those are the words for you. All right, let's go. Let's see where we're at here. Give me a reading, universe. Give me a reading. Let's go. Okay. Overall energy of everything that's... What's the matter with you? All right, he don't like this card, I guess. I showed it to him. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is the King of Pentacles. It's stable energy. If I want to see what's fueling it, wasn't I just rewind? Wasn't I just talking about a tower? Didn't I just mention a tower? Something tied to a tower something? Yeah, well, here it is. It's a tower crossing this right here. Someone here is behaving in a very stable way. Okay, it's just stability. That's all this represents. Usually they want to hang on to this pinnacle. And I think I said it in the Mars reading, Mars in Cancer. I said normally your runners are very pinnacle based, and that works against them in this soulmate cycle. Under this new energy in this medium small cycle that's just beginning here at the end of March, it works for them. It actually works to their advantage. It brings stability. It's sort of like the way I could describe the energy, because I'm talking about them behaving differently, and pentacles working to their advantage. It sort of feels like if you have a lot, just as an example, okay, just a general example. If you have a lot of money, sometimes you take chances because you can't lose. Like, in other words, you would move somewhere and check out the area, but keep your old apartment because you can afford it. You know, like that kind of thing, right? It's like that kind of energy. The pentacles work to their advantage in this energy because they realize that if all else fails, they can always fall back on their ego. Okay, kind of a thing along those lines. So if they come in and talk to you and it goes bad, their logic under this energy is, well, I could just pretend it didn't happen and just forget about it and blah, blah, blah. You know, whether that's true or not, it doesn't matter. It works. And it causes some great change to happen here. Let's go. Our story begins with Aries, number 1 to the universe, and ends with Pisces, number 12. Everything matters here. You let me worry about what's connected to what. You just sit back and enjoy the reading. I'll give you the best read I can here. Tomorrow, Sunday, I'm going to be pulling the monthly overview for April. And soon after that, of course, your sign reads for April. So let's see where we go. Right here. Let's do it. Aries, Knight of Wands. Here they come. I heard the trumpet. I heard the horn before I threw the card. He's coming straight for us. It's a brave, impulsive action. This doesn't surprise me. It's also fast. The 8 of Wands in the pre-shuffle is fast. Forward action. It's right here. What action is your person likely to take? I would be surprised if they didn't show up. Now again, I'm not a time lord. Alright? So don't send me some stupid tweet on Friday and say it didn't happen. You were wrong. Okay? Or worse yet, Saturday at the end of it all. There's no time in the energy. I'm asking the universe for this, but you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. Okay? So keep that in mind. This is incoming. All right? Let's clarify it. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. And this is where the story begins. Jesus. Holy crap. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't quite expecting that. I thought maybe a Queen of Pentacles or something along those lines. Nope. Here we go. It is an in and out energy. It is, but it's what I already described to you. I said their pentacle logic is working for them under this energy. If someone figures, fuck it, I'll just go in. And I said that about, on the Mars reading. I said it's the, fuck it, I'm going in energy. Right? It's not passive-aggressive this time. It's very aggressive. And here it is. There it is right there. Knight of Wands. That may have even been your overall energy or something like that, or your energy of your connection in the Mars reading. I'm not sure. I don't remember. All right. Why is the Knight of Wands here? I know there was a lot of forward movement in that. It's crossed by the Knight of Cups. Yep. Knight of Wands is bringing a cup. This is a fast-moving Knight of Cups. Somebody's coming in with the intention of love, coming in hot. Coming towards it hot. All right? They figure they got nothing to lose. What's on top? 10 Pentacles. Again, there's those Pentacles, right? They got, hey, it's an attitude. It's again, just as an example, not saying this is your person, but it's an attitude. When I read and feel this energy, it's, I'm rich, what do I care? I'll buy it. If it sucks, whatever, I'll just throw it out. You know, don't matter that it costs $1,000, whatever, I'll just, whatever, I'll just throw it out. It is that energy. It's someone here with nothing to lose. Why is the 10 Pentacles here? The world, because of this new cycle. That is representing the new cycle. And there's the world again, the most powerful card I can pull. It's because of a cycle that I told you about during the pre-shuffle. Nobody else going to tell you about it. If somebody else does, they heard me say it. They just ripping me off, and that cracks me up. No, it is. Underneath, core energy, energy that the astrology will be pulling on, it's changed. And that's why the readings, I said in a tweet the other day, the readings between, I put it on Facebook as far as an expanded write-up. The readings are going to change even between April and, say, August, something in that range. Because the core energy is different, that's why. It's the return of some fun, some taking some chances, this type of energy. It's beautiful. All right, this is a great way to start our story. Okay, it was just the beginning. Come on, Advil, do your thing. Taurus, King of Swords. King of Swords. Where are we at here? Why is the King of Swords here? Well, somebody knows the truth, right? It is my King of Action here, for sure. It's not just my King of Truth. It's my King of Action, but action where? I'm skeptical in the Taurus position. I'm skeptical. Why? What's crossing it? This is why. And I was just thinking about the Friday reading too. I was just thinking about it when this hit the table. It's the 8 swords. That's why. Somebody here get all revved up and know where to go. Okay? Somebody here knows what they want to do. They know exactly. They want to reach out. They want to talk to you. They want to straighten things out. Tell you they were wrong to run. Something along those lines. And then they get in their head. It all gets confused on the way to you. What's on top? The star. The energetic timing, what the kids like to call divine timing, is right for something to happen here. All right? It's been delayed until someone figured this out. They figured it out, but they're getting in their head in the Taurus angle. And it doesn't matter what your sign is. If it resonates with you, if this sounds like your person, this feels like your person to you, it is. This isn't your horoscope. This is energy reading. It's an all signs reading exploded on the table. Why is the star here? The Emperor. Yeah. Again, it's about ego. It's about ego. It's about somebody here who has to admit they were wrong. They know they were wrong. That's a start. All right? But it's freaky for this. It freaks this. I'll phrase it this way. It freaks this person out. 8 swords to admit they were wrong. The Emperor doesn't like to do that. The time is. It's here. It's a bit of a test in this Taurus angle. Angle number 2 for this person. Are they going to get their shit together or what? Are they? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Let's take a look at Gemini. The 2 of Pentacles. Oh my God. Thinking about talking is getting hard. It's getting hot. You can see the heat building up here as they go round and round about something. Okay? I think what's going on with this particular angle and this particular person is their life isn't working for them anymore. Right? Like old Dr. Phil says, how's that working for you? Right? His catch line. It's not working for this person anymore. But the problem is, they don't know what to do. I think there's a decision that's going to be forced because he's going to have to put those down. Those are getting hot. Okay? He's going to have to. Why is the 2 of Pentacles here? Why? Why? Yep. King of Swords. Again, the King of Swords. How many times are we going to see the King of Swords? It was in the pre-shuffle. It came out in the Taurus number 2 position. It's here in the affecting energy of the number 3 position. It is powerful. It's my King of Truth in this case. The energy around them is they know what they have to do. He knows what he has to do. He has to put that down. It's too hot to hold. He's going to burn his hands off. What's on top? The Fool. Yep. Somebody here is making a decision that they want something new. Okay? Under this energy. Acting differently to the way they normally would. Why is the Fool here? 6 of Wands. Because the energy around them is transformed. They're operating from a heart chakra. The universe is basically hedging its bets a little bit. But in this Gemini angle, it's saying if someone operates from the heart, real change in their life can happen. All right? If they don't, it'll just keep going round and round and getting hotter and hotter. It depends on your person. It truly does. You're all dealing with a different person, right? All right? You're all part of a cycle. But we have free will. So the individual people, they are who they are. Some of you got a super fuck wit. Somebody here wants to change their life. There's no doubt. Cancer. the hot spot of the connection cycle, bookends this Knight of Wands. You're all honorary Cancerians in this cycle. Any Cancer reading I do, Cure for Cancer, Cancer reading, it's totally all signs. Totally straight up. But, that said, 10 Wands. It's just so much pressure, so much pressure, so much pressure. Someone's right on the edge here. What I mean by that is giving you sort of something for your mind's eye. They're at your door. They just, right before they're going to knock, they stop themselves. They're just, okay, like that. Somebody here is right on the edge. Right on the edge. The spiritual lessons have stuck with this person. They can't get rid of it. I'm drawn to the Hierophant-like look of the guy on the card here. All right, let's see. Let's see where we go. Why is the 10 of Wands here for the Cancerians? Why? Yeah, it's exactly what I said. It's 9 swords crossing it. My catawampus, discombobulated critter. It's pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey, but it is 9 swords crossing the 10 wands. It's someone who's just about to knock, and it's it's like, metaphorically speaking, if you look out your peephole, you'll see them. They're pacing. Their energy is right on top of you. Okay? All of your runners. But Cancer should pay attention. Their person usually frustrates the hell out of me. Their specific person. What's on top? 4 wands. Something about this angle with this person, whoever this energy is attached to, going toward you poses a problem for this person's stability in some way. Either they're married and that person doesn't want them to come toward you, or it just poses a problem for their stability in some way. Family issue, I don't know. Location issue, you might have a lot of distance. Geographically, I don't know. I don't know. It's going to vary for all of you. Why is the 4 of wands here? Yeah, a block. 9 wands. It's a block. 9 wands. Yeah, why is the 4 of wands here? Is Steve right? Yes, Steve is right. It's something going toward you poses a problem for something on this person's side. Whether they're married or single, it doesn't matter. Okay? All right. Okay. It doesn't mean it's going to stop them. It's tied to the Aries position. It's tied to this Knight of Wands. Leo. 3 swords. Somebody likes sitting in the thorns, do they? Sitting in the thorn bush. That's what I get here. Somebody's upset. Whoever this energy belongs to. Roles can be reversed, especially in the Leo angle. And I want to point out, because I'm about to spend a lot of my energy blowing through the sign readings, all 12 signs for your monthly readings, right? I want to point out that those are no different than what I do here. You should watch all 12, because 9 out of the 12 will probably resonate with you. All I do here is basically 3 or 4 cards for each sign. I do a reading for each sign. It's basically a big weekly reading where I just do a whole reading for each one. That's all. It's the same thing. Same concept. Same concept of energy. We just divide it out for people. There's a lot of people are, they like that. They love it. Psychological to them. Oh, that's my sign. Okay. All right. Knock yourself out. 3 swords. Whatever. I play the game. Here we go. Somebody's sitting in thorns here. All right. And this applies to you. If it resonates, it sounds like your person. I got Jackson Brown's You Love the Thunder ringing in my head right now. Love the thunder and you love the rain, don't you? Somebody's in a lot of pain right now and they want to fix it. They're looking your way. They're looking toward leaving some sort of toxic, hurtful situation on their side, something that's hurt them. That's where they are. But I know from the Friday reading that they're up in their head about making an approach. Right? What's on top? Queen of Swords. It's a cold detachment here. I know. And he a Pisces, He agrees with me. It's a cold detachment here. About what? Why is the Queen of Swords? What is this? It's like somebody in limbo, floating. What's going on? What is this? Page of Cups. It's, they're looking your way. It's someone who's in a lot of pain. Pain that you guys don't have anything together. Pain that they decided to stay in a toxic situation and they've stayed too long. That's the energy I get for the Leo angle, so take it or leave it. This is an energy of someone who is coming your way. You might get a little bit of an apology from them. You might be surprised to hear from them, but it's a whole lot of, we have a saying, cracking a walnut with a sledgehammer. This is cracking a walnut with dynamite. Okay? It might, someone's in a lot of pain, and sometimes when we talk to somebody who's in 3 swords, they say things they don't mean. So you've got, the universe is predicting a conversation between you and this person, but they may have a problem with you. They may take out what other people did to them on you. Okay? Keep that in mind. Underneath it all is someone who really, really, really loves you. Okay? They do, and they miss this thing. There's a lot of that. I feel that longing. That's part of the pain. Okay. Virgo. 4 of Cups. There's a second chance coming here. I may have told you that yesterday. Oh, I did. Didn't you get the 6 of Cups yesterday? I said, and I've been talking about it. Somebody from the past returning. There was even a 3 card about it recently. You got a second crack to bang Blondie. Okay? I don't know what that means. It can mean your runner is showing up and there's a second chance with them. Okay? It can mean your energy. This is your energy attached to this. Okay? Some sort of unfinished business is coming back for review. You can either blow it off or you can deal with it. I don't know. Why is the 4 of Cups here? Alright? Why is the 4 of Cups here? Why? Yep. 7 Pentacles. Alright? It is divine timing energy. It is, this is serendipitous a little bit. I think maybe you run into somebody from the past. You fall into a situation, your tire blows out outside of a little bar, and you go in to use the phone and you run into somebody. I don't know. I'm just throwing scenarios out there. It's some sort of serendipitous event coming your way, and this applies to all of you. I know it does. This is like, it's just, something's going to happen if you have unfinished business with somebody from the past. I don't necessarily think it's your runner in the Virgo angle in particular. I think that person is... but anyway, what's on top? 3 swords. Yeah. Something... See, look where it fell. It fell on top of my guy with the arms crossed here. Alright? Something that hurt you. Something that you're hurt about. Something that made you feel bad about yourself. You get either another chance at it or another look at it. Another, I don't know. Why is the 3 of Swords here? Yeah, the King of Pentacles. It's stable energy. Stabling out. And it's very rare that this will happen. This is a rare event. That's an 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. Good luck finding one. I got a lot of deer hunters that come to this channel, probably because of the way I sound. But my father was an avid hunter, and I did some hunting as a kid. That said, you go with Dad, right? But all of them tell me they've never seen one of these. Okay, they agree with me there. We're all in agreement at the end of the day. This is a serendip. Something very, very unique is about to happen. My guess is, again, I'm not a Time Lord. This could happen this week, next week, week after. April is ripe for this. Okay, the energy of April. We'll talk about that in the April reading, in the April overview. But it is ripe for this kind of shit. All right, Libra, King of Cups. Somebody is pressuring themselves to tell you how they feel. All right? It's pressuring themselves. This king got nothing to worry about. His little shell thing floats. Okay? The tide's coming in. Somebody is in touch with their feelings. It's like a reluctantly in touch with their feelings, and they're putting pressure on themselves to say something, to speak up. Okay. All right. Why is the King of Cups here? Why? Why? Yeah. What did I tell you? Steve's right upright. I have no idea why I'm everyone's second favorite energy reader. No idea. Did you see what I just did? I read that. I read that energy. I extrapolated on the energy, and I get the lovers crossing it. Yeah. Somebody's coming to tell you how they feel, but I'm telling you, there is pressure underneath it. Pay attention to what I said to Leo over here about, someone talking to somebody who's in 3 swords. Sometimes they say some things they don't mean. I don't think this comes out bad. I think this comes out confusing. I do. I think it's very confusing. It's like someone telling you how they feel but not really saying anything. That's a very King of Cups energy in this context. What's on top? Six of Cups. It's someone from the past. It's a soulmate. It's someone you have a lot of past life ties to. A lot of karma. Probably a soul contract. Why is the Six of Cups here? Justice. Again, come on. Give me a fucking break. It's the black cat and the white cat are about to have a conversation. I mean, I love saying that, but it truly is. It's why is the Six of Cups here? Why is this person from the past showing up? To make something right, to balance it out. It's karma related. I know the kids on YouTube love to throw that word around, but you all know what it means when I say it, so I say it. I tend not to use it in my normal vernacular, but it's karma related. There's some unfinished business here karmically. Okay, there's energy that is balancing. So yeah, but I think it's confusing. I think it's somebody telling you how they feel, but you have to read between the lines to figure out how they feel. It's not like someone telling you direct, I love you, right? It's not like that at all. It's almost, you're thinking halfway through the conversation, why the fuck are you here? Okay, what are you saying? You're telling me about your dog and a telephone? What? Your dog used the phone? What? Right, they're telling you some story. You can't even figure out something about you. The only thing you can figure is the dog used the phone. But really what they're telling you is I love you. It makes no sense. The way the energy plays here, it's very strange. All right, so that being said, and then they get, because they're in, Three Swords type energy, they get, I don't know, crazy with you and say, I know, no, that's not it at all. You don't get it, right? Okay, fine. Well, just be clear, motherfucker. Right here. So, hot Scorpio, Page of Wands, communication coming your way. There's some. Are you? It's someone who's curious. It's a curious energy. I don't know what that means. I don't know how that plays out to you. Are you like a mystery to people or something? Maybe. I know people are intimidated by your energy, but that energy is fading. I'm not seeing that as much anymore because I think you're going through some changes. But you got communication coming. You definitely do. Here's the Two of Wands. You definitely do. Someone who's very attracted to you. The Queen of Wands underneath it. Two of Wands crossing it. Yep. Someone wants to come talk to you because they're curious. What's on top? The Page of Wands on top of the Page of Wands. That's almost a guarantee. That's as close to a guarantee as the universe can give you here. Why is the Page of Wands here now? The Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's very curious about, it's almost like they're curious about your energy. They're curious about your vibe, about why there's just something about you. It's that something about Mary energy, kind of a thing like that. There's just something about you. That's the only way I can phrase this. I would expect some communication fairly soon. Again, I'm not a Time Lord. Y'all moving at different speeds on your timeline. But this jives with the new energy cycle, for sure. And the Eight of Wands that we opened with, which was crossed by the new energy cycle. Right? All right, Sagittarius. Now we know you're separate from all this. So we're going to take a short commercial break, and I'm going to talk to Sagittarius because this is all a cherry pie, except for one slice of blueberry that somebody slipped in. Right? And I make that joke because my sister did that once at a Thanksgiving years ago. She ate a piece of the pie before she was supposed to. Said she'd replace it from another pie, but she was too shit stupid and grabbed a piece from a different kind of pie. Dumbass. Somebody should have made a sitcom about her, I'm telling you. All right, Two Wands for Sagittarius. My blueberry pie slice. You're about to be turned in a new direction. Why does that come out like that? I mean, I do have communication coming your way. You definitely should pay attention to what I told Scorpio, just in the what I told them sense. Okay? What is happening here? I got cards flying out of the deck. Okay. It's crossed by Two Wands. So definitely pay attention to what I told Scorpio, just in the what I told them sense. Two Wands crossed by Two Wands. You're about to be moved in a new direction, but you're going to have a choice of which new direction. Right? Five of Pentacles. One choice is bad, one choice isn't. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? The Ace of Cups. Okay. There's a lot of, this reads more like a soul's true purpose to me. Emotional fulfillment. Okay. It reads a bit like that. However, be sure not to let, whatever this is, there's multiple opportunities to change your life coming up for you. Whatever this is, make sure you act from a lot of heart chakra. You act from soul energy. Don't get in your head too much. But the main message here is not, with this Five of Pentacles, is not to let the fear of missing out energy take over. When we do that, when we get that fear of missing out on something, when we have what looks like two great options, we get the fear of missing out and we make stupid decisions, right? Rash. Don't make any rash decisions based on a fear of missing out energy. But yeah, your life is about to change in a big way. Wow. Okay. Can't wait to see your April reading. All right. Capricorn. Better than popcorn, right? Won't go to a movie theater without it. Five of Cups. I won't go to a movie theater anyway. That's a terrible experience. Sitting in a room with a bunch of strangers, all kinds of shit flying around in the dark. Nah, not for me. I watch them at home. Five of Cups. Oh man, somebody is missing you. And as this Five of Cups usually leads to communication. She is staring right at the two cups still standing. I think somebody, I don't remember what you got. Were you the one that got the tower? Yeah, I think, yeah. Somebody here made a bad decision about you before and they've changed their mind about you. Okay? That's the best way I could phrase it. They've changed their mind about you. I've got an Ace of Wands crossing it. Yep, showing up. And it's been here before. There's been other opportunities for new beginnings with this, whatever it is. I feel that. I mean, I just do. It's going off like a firecracker, but sometimes firecrackers are tied together in a string, and that's more the way I picture it. What's on top? Two cups. Yep, you got communication coming. She's staring at the two cups. I made a point to tell you that. Why? I don't always mention that. Why did I mention it now? Well, I mentioned it now because they're important. Somebody misjudged you. And again, it doesn't matter what your sign is. If your person misjudged you, this is for you. They have now judged you properly. Okay? Why is the two cups here? Yeah. Queen of Wands. Again, somebody misjudged you. Now they've judged you properly. The Queen of Wands bases their decisions on image, status, ego. Always a type of person that reads a book by its cover. Right? You know, look at me, for example. You all have at least some respect for me, I suppose, or you wouldn't be here, right? You listen to what I say at the very least, which is more than I can say for the people in my life, which never fucking listen to me. But either way, you know, on the street, when I'm out walking around moving my orange walks, I look like one of the damn homeless people. I got old sweatpants on, an old ratty t-shirt, you know, usually some kind of sneaker or Skechers slip-on walking shoe kind of thing. I look like shit. I don't get dressed up to do it. If you were to judge by the cover, sometimes most days I forget to shave, you know, if you were to judge by the cover, you wouldn't think much of it. You'd just be like, oh, whatever. You know. You got judged by your cover, right? There's a deep person inside. You're much more than that, right? You're worth more than that. Somebody now sees your value, all right? Somebody sees where they went wrong. And I think they're showing up. And I think it's a bit of a surprise to you. I do. And this could be your runner, or it could be someone else. It could be someone that you're not thinking. So try not to think about who this is. Try to feel who this is and you'll get the idea. Thinking about it isn't going to do you any good. Aquarius. See, I told you this was a big reading. Look at the cards piling up here. Six Swords. Let it slide. That's I don't even know what I just said. I think I said let it slide. Yeah, it literally just slipped out. Let it slide. Well, it's attached to the incoming energy, right? Somebody here is not going to say something to you because they don't want to make waves. It's similar to what it feels like it's tied to Pisces in some way. I think this is the energy they got the other day, as I recall. It's pretty easy to remember the last energy. Something along these lines. I think this is an old energy that's attached to you. Oh, I remember yours from yesterday. Somebody didn't have the balls. Yeah, that's what this is. They're just going to let it go. They're just going to let it go. And that's fine. You actually want their energy off of you. You actually, yeah, you do. Five Swords. Somebody here is letting it go. For them, it's a false victory. For you, I'm telling you, it's fine. Let them let it go. Somebody's letting it go. Let it slide. They just don't have the balls to come in and tell you how they feel. What's on top? 7 Pentacles. Why is the 7 Pentacles here? Before I open my mouth. Yeah, the King of Wands. They just, again, the more somebody thinks about it, the more vulnerable they are if they come in and talk to you, and they just can't handle that. This is Burger King. They got to have it their way, right? Burger King, ego, pride, all that kind of stuff. Mostly ego and pride here. Something about that. And that jives with the card you got yesterday, which I think was Leo the Lion there on the Strength card, right? Yeah, it's a bit of pride here. Somebody here giving it some thought realizes that it'll make them vulnerable if they come in and say something to you. It's okay, you want this energy gone. Pay attention to what I tell Pisces here. For some reason, I feel some sort of welding happening here, okay? Probably because of what happened in the Friday reading and how this played out here. Pisces, our story began up here with a Knight of Wands rushing in. Pisces is always tied to Leo over here. Both of these talked about communication. We'll see. What's the base card here? 6 of Swords, you see? What did I say? Why? Oh, okay. First of all, I'm going to say it again. Why the fuck am I your second favorite energy reader? You see what I just did? Like this is tied to Pisces here. You got the same fucking card. It's 6 of Swords. They're the same. They are tied. They are absolutely tied. And it's very odd because in the Pisces angle, it's the same thing I just said. Somebody here, although with the Pisces angle, it's somebody here who feels like, I think I may have said this yesterday, feels like they can't catch you. I think that's energetic. I'm not sure, but I pulled this accidentally from another deck. I actually pulled the wrong card here. This is my clarifying deck. Now I'm going to clarify with the witches for this. I mean, that was all subconscious. I was not there for it. And when stuff like that happens, it's fucking incredible. It blows my fucking mind. Because I try to disprove this shit. I wake up, I dream of the day I wake up and energy is nonsense. It's not real. And I'm not really receptive to it. Oh my God, I would be so relieved. You know, if there was some kind of pill I could take, it turns out I've got an illness or something, you know. And there's some kind of prescription I could take for it. There's not. I don't know why that happened. I just pulled it from that deck for no apparent reason. But you are tied. So the odds of that card even being there are ridiculous. All right? So why is the 6 of Swords here for Pisces? So let's find out. It's a very important part of this reading. It is. It's the 8 of Cups. Yeah, somebody just passing it by. Okay? Pay attention, both of you, right here. Both of these angles, or anyone this resonates with. Okay? Because again, you're all connected. But from both of these angles, pay attention. Because it can go either way. They both sort of are tied together. There's a welding here. The 8 of Cups talks about someone just walking away. Just, letting it slide. What's on top? The Page of Cups. Oh, Jesus. So there's just this little girl fear of someone feels small next to your energy. Okay? Same applies here. It's just for ego reasons, right? I could have said they feel small next to you and they don't like that. It hurts their ego. Same thing here. Someone feels small. They are moving slowly towards you, but at the same time not. Why is the Page of Cups here? Yeah, the 4 of Wands. Again, someone feels small here. The 4 of Wands is a stable, solid new beginning. And yes, it does appear that someone is coming towards you. If we look at these cards, it would appear that someone is slowly moving towards you. But they're not. Because of the 8 of Cups, it would have to be the 6 of Swords reversed for that to happen. Because of the 8 of Cups that's crossing this, it does appear someone is coming towards you. But they're actually, they feel small next to you. They want to stick with what they've got because they feel bigger in their own world. Okay? It's the same energy here. It's the same kind of thing. All right? So take it as it resonates, apply it as you need to. But I knew these two were connected. I love it when the universe proves me right. I have no idea why I pulled the wrong card here from the wrong deck, or the right card from the wrong deck, but it had to happen that way. Everything happens for a reason, especially in these readings, because I'm not really here. I'm off in my neutral place. I just want to look for a second. Yeah, it's the Chariot, right? It's very, again, it's this energy. By all accounts, it feels like the energies of this person is coming towards you. But they get there and they talk themselves out of it for some reason. For some reason, they do nothing. The Four Swords underneath it, in spite of what the energy may feel like. Like I said, because of the Eight of Cups crossing here, this card would need to be reversed. So, again, about 9 out of 12 of these apply to you. All right? If that doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. If something else did, that's fine. But this person here has a real ego problem, whoever this is. They feel small and they don't like it, so they're just going to stick with what they got. They might even be married in the case of the Pisces angle. Okay? They might be. Let's have the universe add all this up. Interesting here that we get this. That's very interesting. I think Mars transit through Cancer may help this. Okay? We're pulling early in that transit here. But it is what it is. Yeah. Big ego problem here. Anyway, a lot of love though. Page of Cups. It is. It's a tidal wave of love. They just don't know how to handle it. That's all. Doesn't mean they won't turn around and change their mind again. By all appearances, the energy is incoming in this angle. All right. We'll see what happens in your monthly reading. We'll see. All right. Let's have the universe add this up. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. Add all this up. They can't have light without shade. They're not all going to be roses and rainbows. All right. That's not possible. The Devil. Why does that look familiar? I don't know. Probably because I've seen this card a million times. I don't know. The Devil is the energy here. Yep, there's obsession. There's soul contracts being called in. They can't escape this no matter what they do. Even these two over here, they're not going to be able to escape it, which is why I say there's a chance in the future they just turn around again and come back. I don't know. But whatever. The Devil will be crossing the center card here. 7 of Wands. Distance. What's the center card? The Fool. And what's red with the 7 of Wands? The 8 of Pentacles. It's very simple. I will paraphrase it. This week, and this card keeps wanting to freaking show itself. It's a 4 of Pentacles. Alright? It's a bonus card. It keeps getting knocked off the top of the witches and it wants to come out. So here it is. The 4 of Pentacles. My miser. Right? Didn't I talk about a girl? Man, I swear we saw this yesterday in the Friday reading, and I swear we saw the 4 of Pentacles. I was talking something about, unless I dreamed this, I was talking something about a girl who needed a new headdress, but she was going to wear it as long as she could and then go get it. You know, kind of a thing. Wanted to be the hero kind of energy, the miser who had, anyway, I could swear this energy is a repeat. Any old way. Paraphrasing this, adding all this up, all of these runners wish they could just stay back, wish they could just distract themselves away from all this kind of stuff, but they can't. The base energy is the Devil crossing the Fool. She going in the water one way or another. Now, they can run from this if they want. We see the ego here. The ego comes out strong over here in Aquarius and Pisces sections, or position 11 and position 12. Yeah, it does. But even these people, because of the Devil here, they're never going to... There's a soul contract here. They have to be vulnerable. The runner's side needs to be vulnerable. And at the end of the day, they're either going to do it or they're not. But they can't distract themselves under this energy. There's no way to distract themselves, and hiding behind a rock and peeping you isn't enough. Alright? It's just not enough. And I think we learned that in the pre-shuffle to this whole damn reading. So, that's where we're at. That's what's going on. They're going to need to... This is beautiful. I just looked what's under the Devil. It's the 9 of Pentacles. Card of liberation. Freedom. The 9 of Pentacles crossing the Devil means that somebody here... It is a soul contract. It has to be fulfilled. This will haunt them unless they break free of it. And they break free of it by taking a leap of faith, which is what love is. Jumping into the emotional waters and opening up. What they're trying to do is distract themselves. But at the end of the day, the miser here has to spend some money. And they know it. Alright? They just, again, pay attention to this reading, pay attention to the Friday reading. I guarantee you they go together in some way. Because this feels like a repeat, especially with this 4 of Pentacles and the Devil to me. I'll take a look after this reading's over and see if I was right. If I was wrong, that's fine. Either way, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I truly do. Stay tuned tomorrow for the April monthly overview. It's going to be the return of fun, I think. I think between April and August, even for me doing these readings, it's going to get more fun. It's less intense energy, you know. These readings have been tricky here in March. They really have. I'm looking forward to it. That's it. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. That's it. Good luck.